Hello, Leo masculine. We're going to go ahead and do a love reading for you for the current energy surrounding Leo masculines. This is for Leos who play a masculine role in their love relationships. This is for Leo sun, moon, rising, and Venus, 5th house, 7th house, 10th house as well. Also, if you just have an overall strong presence of Leo in your chart, this should apply to you. So let's go ahead and pick up on the energy that is affecting Leo masculine in their love relationship currently. Okay, we have true love and let your friends help you. So true love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some more cards for the energy. So give me the energy for Leo masculine, please. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Is the overall energy. Okay, so I feel like maybe you are you're resisting a transformation. We have Scorpio on the board. We have Aries. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's like you want to go towards someone. Maybe you want to go towards someone, but what you're trying to go towards is over. You're trying to reignite something that is dead. And maybe because you really have true love for someone, we have that on the board. But perhaps this person is just not being receptive towards you. I feel like it's like you're trying to talk to, you're trying to message or come towards this death card. Death card to me, this is looking like you're trying to come towards something that's dead and over with. So there could be a need here to let something die. I feel like maybe whoever you're dealing with, you're in the dark about them. Maybe you haven't heard from them in a long time, or just their behavior is a bit odd, and it's just like overall you don't really know what's going on with them, and I feel like you're trying to find those answers. It's as if I feel like you may be praying, or you're wishing, you're hoping, you're real, but and it's more like you're praying for a new start. I think with this person to be able to start over, because you may be having an issue letting go. And I see here with the Seven of Cups, it's like you're confused. There could be confusion or there could be options. It's like if you take this new start, I feel like you would find someone that you could have a relationship with. There could be a good coming together. You'll find happiness and you'll have options. You'll have multiple people, you'll meet people, you'll date. And I think you'll get this Four of Wands, you'll get something. But it requires you going in a new direction. It requires you, I know it's kind of hard to say right now since we're in quarantine, but it kind of requires you going out, starting anew and not being afraid to just start over elsewhere and have a brand new start, a brand new adventure, a brand new life with this Fool energy. And I feel like that's really what you want. Whoever you're dealing with, whoever you have emotions for, I feel like you do care for them, and you do, if it's like you would want that to work out, but since it can't, I feel like you're ready maybe to start opening the door to just something else. But it's like you don't know what else is out there, and that's part of life. You don't know what you're gonna find, you don't know what you're gonna run into, but if I see you having options and something, could come of it. Let's get some more cards. Let's pull some more cards. So this just fell out, the Seven of Swords. Maybe in the past, whoever you were dealing with, maybe you or this person had options, and it could possibly be you had options in this person, and you were exploring those options, and it caused this person maybe to just disappear or walk away, or whatever the case may be, and you're not really knowing what's going on with them, and you want to have a new start with them. You don't want to let it die, but I feel like this person, from what I'm seeing right now, I feel like they're gone. So that's one story. Okay, tell me. We got Four of Wands, Four of Cups, I mean. Okay, so we have death on the board 2 times. And this was originally reversed. So it's like with the Two of Swords, again, it's the same with this moon. I feel like you are confused. You don't know what direction to take. You don't really know what decision to make regarding this person. There may be some things that came to the light, like something may have just, it's almost like maybe I'm thinking of the Tower card. Like I feel like there may have been something that was revealed, and something had to basically die with this Death card, and it could be the Seven of Swords energy. feel like in the past, perhaps you were running away from this relationship, and now that this person maybe is out of the picture, now typically when this is upside, I mean, this person doesn't even, he's not in the least bit interested in this cup that, you know, the angels or whoever, basically the universe is saying, here, take this cup. And this guy is like, nah, I don't want that. And I feel like it is reversed with the Fool here. And so I feel like maybe now you do. And where before you were sneaking away from it. It's like you didn't, you know. Or you're still in that energy of, you know, do I want it or do I not? There could be of wanting to explore options, but also wanting to wanting to have your cake and eat it too. This is not you, and this is the energy that's you're dealing with. Let's just try to get some cards on whoever you're talking to or you're dealing with. So may have just been some self-sabotage as well. Self-sabotage, emotional confusion. Let's see. Look, the Tower at the bottom. And I was talking about, like, I feel like when I was looking at the High Priestess here with the Death, I feel like some type of Tower moment happened that may have caused the death of the relationship you were in. So I think this person really, there must have been maybe they felt there was competition and they just took themselves out of it. And they feel guarded towards you. I feel like they don't trust you. Maybe you have a family. This is an odd card. So maybe you have a family. Maybe you are dealing with this person and you're dealing with them as well. So there's a couple different scenarios. I think I'm gonna start reading different scenarios that I see because cards can be read in different ways. I feel like Perhaps everything that I said prior about maybe you either exploring options or just overall self-sabotage of not accepting this relationship, not taking the cup and kind of blowing the relation, taking the relationship for granted and now wanting a second chance, that could very well have caused them to feel like, if you dealt with them in a bored, like you were bored, didn't want anything really much with them except for maybe, whatever they could give you. They may have sensed that or felt that, or that came out with the high priestess. It caused them to remove themselves from the conflict, remove themselves from being, part of the competition, and guard themselves and not have any trust towards you. Perhaps they see you also as having to make a decision about your past, either a marriage that you're currently in or a past marriage that you can't let go of, and a choice between that and them. Or this is what this person is doing to you, basically, and they may be they feel a strong connection to you, but they could have been in self-sabotage mode and maybe exploring their options, or just overall confused about if they want to engage in this relationship, and they could have just been talking themselves out of it. It could be self-sabotage on their part, and they took themselves out of it, and they're guarded towards a relationship in general. What does this person want? Way too many cards, but the Nine of Pentacles. So I definitely don't feel like this person is coming towards you. They're at the Knight of Pentacles reversed. We all know the Knight of Pentacles doesn't move, period, when it's upright. The Magician is reversed. You could be dealing with someone who's a Gemini or a Virgo, but I feel like they're not really trying to come towards you. They're not manifesting any. They're not trying to manifest. They may be trying to move on and manifest elsewhere, possibly. Or they're just not they had an option to, should I manifest here with Leo masculine, and they're deciding not to, and they could just be deciding to drop this. They may not know how to come towards you. If they're the ones that was in this Seven of Swords energy, then they may not know how to come back into your life and get back into your good graces. But if you were the one that was in this Seven of Swords, kind of sneaky energy, self-sabotage, or just sneaky dealing with other people, then if you were doing that and they are not trying to manifest with you, and they are looking elsewhere. They feel a strong connection towards you. They recognize that there is a connection, I feel like. But the Lovers, even though that is about a strong connection, it's also about a choice. It's about a decision. Do I move forward with this connection, or do I not? And it doesn't necessarily have to be another person, but it could be. But it's just about a decision about moving forward in this connection, taking this connection on or not. But they may also view you as doing that. Yes, I feel like I said, tell me about the Death card, and I got the Four of Wands. So one more card for the Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's just like some indecision here. There's choices to be made, but there's indecision. There's stress about it. The You're not letting someone or both of you or you not letting the cycle come to a close, not wanting it to end, not letting a situation die. And that could be about this let your friends help you. Um, there is true love here, and I'm assuming that's you. Tell me about true love. Tell me about let your friends help you. Seven of Swords flipped over, but I'm not going to take it again. I feel like it's possible, all the same cards are coming out. The Lovers, the Seven of Cups again. Tell me about these. Let me get a different. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Yes, I kind of do feel like, so there could have very well been a third party here. And it could have been with someone that lives out of state or just out of town. There could have been some travel. I don't know. But I definitely feel like there's some heartbreak here with this Three of Swords here. So someone felt really, really hurt. Someone could have been married with this Ten of Cups, and someone found out about it with the High Priestess. And then there's someone else who's, I feel like you're really fighting to not end something, because you have Death twice, but it's like you're not wanting something to die. Probably not wanting this relationship to die. Not wanting this cycle to be over. This person wants true love, but I feel like they couldn't find it here. Maybe they're having to go elsewhere to find it, because there's just some sneaky behavior. There was some infidelity. You can see that clearly with the, I was trying not to go there because I hate to go there, but Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. It could still be heartache just due to, whatever decision was made. Maybe, they decided not to take on the relationship for reasons other than maybe another person. But I feel like with these cards, that's it. There was more people. There was multiple people involved. You have the Seven of Cups that talks about options. So I feel like somebody was really just out there exploring options. It was found out, and someone walked away. Someone took themselves out of it, and it's guarded, and there's no trust, and they're looking for true love elsewhere. So that's kind of what I have for you. I'm going to go ahead and see where the cards line up at the end of the next 2 weeks for Leo masculine and the person that they are dealing with. With Death coming out twice, though, I kind of feel like this is dead. You might be hanging on to it, or someone's hanging on to it, but I feel like it's over. And if it is to come back, it's going to have to come back. It's going to have to transform into something real. In order for this person, for whoever to feel comfortable and safe enough. So let's go get a card. So first card is for Leo masculine. Second card is their person. So I feel like with the Judgment and Three of Pentacles, I feel like you still, I feel like, again, like I said before, you're trying not to let this cycle end. You don't want this to die. You're trying to approach something that's dead. With this Judgment card, you want another chance. You want to work on this. With the Three of Pentacles, you want cooperation. I feel like you want another chance here. I don't feel like they are focusing on that though. They're the Hierophant reverse. Someone could be a Taurus. But I feel like they just don't see stability here possible. They don't see something. They don't see, you know, a family or marriage forming here. We'll just take it. Here we got the Three of Cups reverse. Three of Cups talks about reuniting, but I see that it's coming out reverse, so I don't think that's really happening. I think that they, this person, maybe just focusing on trying to have a new start, you know, with, I don't really see that there's necessarily anybody else here in the picture, but I feel like they want a new start with something that's emotionally satisfying for them, because this was not emotionally satisfying for them. If there was sneaking around and multiple people and playing games and all of that, that's not emotionally satisfying to anyone. So I feel like they're just wanting to have a new start elsewhere. That is what I have for you, Leo masculine. I hope this provided some clarity. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your views. I hope that you're staying safe and you have a blessed week. Next 2 weeks. Bye.